Hey guys, welcome to another studio update, and today I'm going to show you a lot of changes that are going on around the studio. I don't think I showed off this shelf before, but as you can see it has a lot of games and just all of them are kind of like crunched together now. But yeah, we have like finished projects over here, and there's like a Nurgle one that you can look at a little bit. So they're kind of like fall scheme, and yeah, just classic Nurgle green and lots of rotting flesh and Nurgle goodness there. And even, let's look at this guy too. Yeah, so they're awesome. We still have the Necrons, and yeah, some games over here and some that we're finishing up. And this is a cool thing here. So this is a like Smash Up display. We have all the expansions of Smash Up. It's like a really fun card game, and yeah, surprisingly not a board game. But yeah, so here we just got this at the store, and we're just displaying some of the projects to be. And this is something we got yesterday. It's like a light display case, and we got it for a bargain. Yeah, so Magnus is up here. I took some cool pictures of him, so maybe I'll show them after this. And yeah, we're just displaying, a couple copies of our Mice and Mystics, and instead of just storing them away in a box, why not just have them on display? Yeah, so, our old round table, and this room is kind of like being fixed up. We're kind of brainstorming like what should go where. And yeah, so over here, there is a Khorne and White Scars commission that we worked on. This is one of the like Shrine of Chaos, I think, and yeah, so there's some cool ogres there, and this is like packed ton of detail, like it's like a diorama style. So here's a better look at the Khorne guys. They are to our basic quality, so still some good detail there, and it will look awesome on the battlefield. And there's 3 of them, so that's that. We are moving on to some White Scars, and they're kind of like disassembled right now, but we've done these before, so this is just an expansion to an army we did. And yeah, like look at this box of bits. So lots of like dirt streaking effects and chipping, and all these las cannons and heavy bolters. And we still have this shelf over here, and we have like a universal remote for the lights. So I have some other board games displayed, our Eldar army and Nurgle Imperial Guard. So that's the first look at this room, and we'll see how it develops in a few weeks from now. Hey guys, so now we're going to take a look at this very special project. Yeah, so this is one commission for one person. So it's this big Thousand Suns and Chaos commission. So let's look. These are some Renegade Space Marines. So yeah, a couple Salamanders, a couple Blood Angels, a couple Space Wolves, and Ultramarines. They each have their own Rhino. This one's kind of Space Wolfy, and this one's Ultramarine. And cool thing is they're magnetized, and it's like really cool. I guess the magnet's under there, and we didn't assemble this commission. He sent it in all assembled, all magnetized. But yeah, very good job with the magnetizing. It's like very, very well put together. These arms for these Mauler Fiend and Forge Fiend, there's 30 magnetized bits here. So you can switch them up between, even their basing is magnetized, which is kind of cool. And I don't know how that will be for playing, but we'll see. So these guys have tons of options, basically every single one. We had some cool green lighting right there. I put some gloss on a bunch of the plasma weapons to give it like a cool effect. And yeah, so even this Helldrake head can go onto this guy for a difference, because you'll see his Helldrake in a second isn't your average Helldrake. So let's look over here. There we go. So it was requested to look like the Eye of Sauron, and yeah, so Thousand Suns themed, and it is pure awesome. So he also converted this and added all these extra wiry bits to the end, and it's like really cool. Have some glow OSL down there. Kind of looks like a smiley face, but not on this angle. Okay, so over here he has two of these vampire count. They're going to be count as demon princes or a lord of change, and all their arms can just pop on like that. Oop, there we go. So that's really cool. Lots of glowing between like the bones, as you can see here. So yeah, lots of blood effect on the weapons, and they're just really, really cool. These ones, you know, want wings on your demon prince? There you go. You want mini wings? There you go. Okay, so yeah, a bunch of demonettes right here, and 20 pink horrors. There are a lot. These are to Tabletop Plus, and I think everything in this army is basically Tabletop Plus, except for some of the characters, which you'll see in a sec. This is a sorcerer on disc, and how can he not be magnetized? So right there, he has his own disc that's separate. Ahriman. And we also have a Tech Marine, done to Thousand Suns colors. He's awesome too. And let's look over here, we have some Terminators. I guess this is a Terminator Librarian or Champion. And over here we have the Burning Chariot of Tzeentch. You can use this Herald, put him on a disc here, you can put him on a little disc here, and like pretty much like the variety of this magnetizing is really cool. And yeah, so he can also magnetize to this spot right here, and this disc can come off. So there's a couple spawn, and they have the creepy eyes. Okay, so here are some Thousand Suns with the character in front. So he's the sorcerer. There you go. The basing of this army was kind of like a Badlands feel. So it has like browns and blacks and some dead grass. Okay, so here are some cultists and also some objective markers. I'm not sure what these guys are for. It could be another herald, like a counts as or something, or just an objective marker. And here are some really cool pieces. I think they go on Nagash, the vampire counts guy. Cool combination of red and blue fire. Okay, so let's take a closer look at these Terminators. They have tons of options. So now in the new edition that combis are really good because you get multiple uses out of them. I guess Chaos Terminators are going to see a lot more play because they have like tons of options, and yeah, they can just, I don't know if they can deep strike still, but if they can deep strike an assault, that's really good. But let's look over here at this Death Guard HQ. He has some magnetized options as well. So you can put this little mace on. He can switch his backpack to a jump pack. And you can also have this power sword over here. And this is a Hellbrute, and he can use all these weapons. I think there are 8. Yep. And he has, you know, all these different combinations here. The feeder tendrils, you can swap on an arm, and yeah. And he's also customized to have this really cool eye right there. So that's a good look at him. Okay, so another thing with this guy, if you can use this piece right here, you have an option to use a really cool Melta, which is from the Mauler Fiend, and that goes on like that. And you can swap it with this plasma variant as well. So we did that green, and it goes on just like that. Yeah, so there we are. A look at this huge chaos project. So what are you working on, Des?
A bunch of these Slaanesh Seekers.
Yeah.
I think there's 40 of them.
Yep.
And we have about 20 of the recent models to the normal demonettes on these awesome mounts.
Yeah.
And then we have some of these super classic demonettes, which are more of like a water-looking like dragon, I guess. But these models are really nice.
Yep.
And we have also a bunch of classic demonettes on foot. And
yeah, all those.
For the demonettes.
Keeper of Secrets, and Sid's customizing some heralds for them. So this guy has like a lash, and they're on like a cold one. So that's the herald for them. And then this guy's gonna have like a cool sword, and yeah, that's how it looks so far. Okay, so on the assembly table over here, I'm working on some dwarf giants for Blood Bowl, and we have a bunch of chaos demons here, and we have some wolf in there, and we also are working on this large Thousand Suns project, and I'll show you guys more when we do some more work on here, but it's going to be amazing. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of the video. If you guys are interested in your own Boromir display piece or something like that, an army of Thousand Suns, contact us through our email, forumsofchaos@hotmail.com. Check out our website, www.forumsofchaos.com, and we'll give you a quote and see what we can do. Thank you guys for watching. Rock on!